Alright, hello and welcome back, you absolute losers. So, we are back at it once again on Totenreich, this time around using the Maddox RFB, taking it all the way to round 50 like we are doing with every assault rifle. With all that being said, let's just hop straight into this shit. But I presume you've played Totenreich before, so you already know the drill. We are first getting the, what the fuck are they, what would you call them? Electrical lines, the power lines, I guess is what you would call them. We are getting them repaired and up to fucking speed, bud. Because, I mean, that's what you have to do before you fucking do anything. I don't understand, like, why you're sitting here, like, questioning why I'm showing you this. Because maybe, I don't know, maybe you haven't played this game before. Gotta enter Tyr's head. We gotta get some head from Tyr. Okay, I should probably pause. I mean, we turn the shit online and then, you know, we fucking fall. But regardless of the fact that I said we were going to get head from a robot, we enter this room, grab the cock drop controller, initiate the fucking sync bot, and then we get Pack-a-Punch 1. Fucking finally. Fucking jug! But then we move on to getting green rarity, and then blue rarity, and then Pack-a-Punch tier 2, and then I decided, hey, you know what? Fuck it, let's run up a TED task, and guess what perk we fucking got? Wisp T. But regardless, it is now officially time, now that we have our Maddox Pack-a-Punch tier 2, blue rarity, 2 plates of armor, and at least 4 of our perks to begin the strategy of training in front of the lighthouse. Once again, forgot to mention, we run Rampage Inducer all the way up until round 20, and then we turn it off. That is something we started with the Velix 5.7. So we do it every single time as to not skew the times too drastically. But this is the strategy. Just like in the, I think it was the DS20 was the last one we did. Moving on, getting purple rarity. And then up on round 23, we end up getting Pack-a-Punch tier 3 as well. I will let you know now before anybody points it out. You do not see when I get legendary rarity. Because I have already skimmed through and edited the gameplay, and I did not edit the portion where I got legendary rarity into the video yet, and I'm not gonna go back and fucking find it, so fucking deal with it. But what are the positives and what are the negatives of the Maddox RFB? That is a great question. Well, the negatives are, it deals fuck all for damage. Even with double tap, I think it deals less than 2,000, or not 2,000, my fault, less than 8,000 damage with the double tap thing where you like double hit them fast. It gives you like a damage boost when you hit like double criticals or whatever on a zombie really fast. Less than 8k. Is that worse than the mod 15.0? I highly doubt it, because that gun was a piece of dog shit. But that's a negative. It does not deal a lot of damage. It has a high fire rate, which does kind of subsidize the fact that it does not deal a lot of damage. However, it deals fuck all to armor, which, you know, to be fair, you could say that about absolutely every assault rifle in this game. All of them are relatively good, except the mod 15.0. Fuck that gun. The M15 mod 0, whatever the fuck that piece of shit's called, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that gun. Like, all of them are relatively good. They all have really decent fire rates, so on and so forth, but they just don't deal a lot to armor, except the Voyak, which I'm pretty sure that, I mean, though obviously I'll make a video on the Voyak, obviously, but to my knowledge, it doesn't, it deals actually relatively decent to armor. Maybe it's just because it has a high damage per, like 12k or whatever per shot or whatever. But also, gotta complain about this real quick. No, there wasn't a lot of complaining, so we're not heading into the complaint corner of this video. However, why the fuck, like, this is a diss on me. Why the fuck have I not been running Deadwire this whole time on Totenreich? Literally, Mr. Crabrave, literally, his weakness is to Deadwire, and Deadwire is just such a good fucking AAT. Like, it was probably the best one in BO6, but I just wasn't running it until I decided to run the Maddox, where it is a, I mean, I'll be honest, it is a relatively shit gun, so running it is very beneficial. To be able to deal with him a lot more, and he goes down like a fucking fly, bro. Like, holy shit, Mr. Crybrave over here, yeah, he fucking drops like a doornail. I will say, though, like, I thought, when the Maddox came out, right, I genuinely thought I was gonna love the gun, because I loved the Maddox in BO4, I think is what it's from, right? But it genuinely just kind of fucking sucks ass, and like it's so bad to the point where literally it deals so little damage even to the anorexic abominable snowman. Like, that's what I call the frost rounds. I call those fuckers anorexic abominable snowmen, because, like, let's be honest, right? They're basically just snowmen skeletons that are, well, by definition, somebody looking like a skeleton, you would kind of describe them as anorexic, I guess. So, you know, yeah, it doesn't deal shit to them either. So, conclusion, as we wrap up to round 50, Maddox RFB fucking sucks. It does not deal a lot of damage, and it does fuck all the armor, but you can say that about a lot of the assault rifles. If you want to run it, absolutely go for it. You know, most guns in this game are relatively good, but I would not suggest the Maddox RFB as we hit the coveted round 50. As always, appreciate you coming out, spending a little bit of your time with me today. The statistics for the Maddox RFB will be on screen. By far not one of the worst guns, definitely better than the M15 Mod 0. However, you know, if you're going for round 50, like, I really wouldn't suggest running it. There's way better guns. I mean, 1911s, they fuck. The Voyak, I'll probably be saying that thing fucks hard as hell, like, whenever I run that shit. But, like I said, appreciate it, and yeah, hope you guys have a fucking good one.